What to do, YouTube? It's your boy Bright, and today we got some more drama. You know what I'm saying? You know I love drama. I love it. Hero Award situation is embarrassing. Shout out to bro. I like watching his content. Hopefully, he noticed me one.
But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say.
Congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Shout out Cutie for hosting the event. India Love for ruining the event.
What's happening? Of course, people.
Did she really ruin the event, or everybody's being dramatic? I can't see people saying this.
Let the event go off perfectly. Some people had to try and gain some spotlight or gain some attention and ruin it in ways that I cannot describe. All the way from India Love going up on stage for no real reason and disrupting Valkyrae from talking, to Fan making some jokes at people very uncomfortable, probably even Kai Cenat, because she compared him to the likes of Diddy. But I want to go over some of the weird and crazy things that happened during the Stream Awards. But in order to do that, you know we have to start from the very beginning. With who even are these people? What is this event? And how do we get here in the first place?
Hassan is here. Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
I'll put it on you later.
That show is crazy. I've seen this.
Going forward in this video, most of the people I am about to mention are streamers or content creators of the sort, just so I don't have to keep on repeating it. But this is the Streamer Awards, an award show held by QT Cinderella, a very popular streamer where she gets together and has awards that she hands out to a lot of the streaming community for the accomplishments that they made throughout the year. And she has awards spanning from Best Battle Royale Streamer, Best Duo Streamer, to Streamer of the Year, and people all across Twitch come to celebrate. And unfortunately for her, most of these events don't go off perfectly, and we have people trying their hardest to ruin it or just take the spotlight away from people who actually deserve it.
Is that crazy though? Like streamers that are trying to take a spotlight out of nowhere, do some random shit. Is that what streamers do in general in public when they IRL stream and random stream on a game, or just they be clickbait, they be raid? What is it called? I can't get a word, but that's what streamers do. Like, what are we talking about?
Moment perfectly illustrated by the India Love situation that happened during the Streamer Awards.
DDG, Vanilla Mace, Gwendolyn Ortiz.
And the Streamer Award goes to Adapt.
Best breakout streamer. This means so much to me, and I'm so grateful, man. Thank you guys. You guys have no idea how much you have changed my life, man.
That was the Breakout Streamer Award, an award given to somebody who has gone to new heights in streaming this year, and it wasn't as popular maybe the year before that, or just really wasn't streaming. And you saw the person that won happened to be FaZe Adapt. Congrats to Adapt, by the way. I doubt he's watching this video, but still congrats to him.
I'm watching, bro.
Losing isn't the best feeling in the entire world. You saw that the other contestants like Wendy Ortiz, Vanilla Maze, DDG, and Rakai didn't make that big of a fuss or didn't really end up doing anything. But apparently someone that was really upset that Adapt won was India Love. And she decided to show everyone just how mad she was by storming the stage unannounced, unprovoked, and for no real reason to give her 2 cents to everybody that no one really asked for.
Sapphire Award, our 2023
Just walked up there? Oh, I didn't know she just walked up there. She bold.
Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai.
And the crazy thing is, bro, no one's booing her. They're all like screaming, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So no, you know, everybody there wasn't acting like it was a big deal. They was all, no one was booing. I didn't hear one boo. Like, they all happy about it. No one got mad about her.
Issues here. One, India Love is not Kanye West. And before she even went and stormed that stage, she was actually interrupting an entire award show. No one invited her. QT didn't have this as a secret surprise. There was no reason for her to be going up there. She did that of her own volition, making a complete fool and idiot of herself, and probably making the people that she's so-called trying to defend, being Rakai and DDG, upset in the process, because no one wants to be seen as a laughingstock or as someone who's associated with a person that's going to interrupt an award show purely because the people.
Bro, she's a streamer doing what streamers do, bro. You make some. This is like this is the what's what I'm looking for. It makes like she did this at like I got a big award show on some like Grammy shit. You know what I'm saying, with all the Hollywood stars. She's a streamer being a streamer doing streamer shit. You know what I'm saying? This was no, you know what I'm saying? This ain't Hollywood. Like this is This is streamer shit. A streamer acting like a streamer is not that crazy.
Win. That doesn't make anybody in the situation look good. Yes, again, it's unfortunate to not win the award.
I don't
but
think
it's
DG was
way
embarrassed
worse
at
to
all.
have another person who represents you go up there and try to have a Will Smith moment, all because an award wasn't given to them or given to the person they like. That's why she got booed off stage.
She didn't. Nobody booed. Who booed?
Cheering for
I promise you, everybody's biased about this India Love shit.
that everyone gets to point and laugh at.
Like, I'm not saying she right. I'm just saying, like, I didn't hear no boos.
And of course, we get more insight on why this happened in the first place because there was actually someone that encouraged her to do this and talked about the aftermath when she actually came back to her seat.
India at the table, just me and India. She's like, I feel bad for Ricardo. I feel like I gotta say something. You're not crazy. She's like, what? You know about me? She's like, I might need another drink though. Like, okay, your drink right there. So that happens. She goes to walk up. I'm like, oh, she's dead. Chilling. Gang, you would have thought she caught a body. Like 8-10 guards pull up.
Dead ass. Shit can't be that serious.
Have to go. Like, okay.
This is Flyboy Max's cousin, someone who was also at the Streamer Awards and as you heard was sitting next to India Love and basically encouraged her to go up there, not thinking that she would actually do it. Why you would encourage that act, I don't know. Why she actually did it, I don't know. But after doing so, as he said, she was escorted out by several guards. Probably because she just stormed the stage for no real reason, thinking that she was about to get a moment, but she had a bunch of people laughing at her because she's being a complete idiot and a nuisance. I don't know why we can't act like we have some.
The videos at 519. I gotta go back. Maybe I'm being biased.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. Streamer of the year. Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai. Shout out. Blah, 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 blah.
And I don't hear no boos. No one sounds mad. They all sound. I don't know. Maybe I'm tweaking. Oh no, I'm sure. I don't
We
know.
have some actual sense while at an award show. Regardless if it's the Streamer Awards, the Soccer Awards, or just the awards to win a plastic water bottle, you can understand that people have regulations and things that they want to happen a certain way, and you disrupting all of that is going to get you kicked out of the event. But obviously, India Love herself didn't see anything wrong with what she did, because when she went on her own stream, she talked about it as if she just had her own Kanye moment, and that she should basically be praised for what she had done.
Hey, you know me. I'm super. What needed to happen needed to happen. I was gonna make it happen regardless. You know what's crazy though, Dez? On my life, when I went over there to go talk to Rakai, I didn't like his demeanor. Like Rakai head was down. Rakai didn't have his light. I'm like, nah, I need to feel this. Like I don't give a. Like he just didn't have Rakai's head was down. His whole I didn't like that.
Now, I know I said it basically after every clip, but I think it really needs to be emphasized. She is not Kanye West. This is not the Oscars. This is an award show. Now, obviously, Rakai being one of the youngest people to be nominated for this award show, he is 17 compared to all of these 20-plus-year-olds who are over here also winning it. It's going to hit him a lot harder because he's younger doing all this. But the course of action to correct his behavior or to make him feel better isn't to go up on stage when you are not invited and tell everybody that Rakai should have actually won and that DDG got snubbed for the award, when Adapt put in just as much work as all of them. By doing this, I feel like you're trying to discredit him and all the work that he's put in, and genuinely, it makes you.
I don't think she's trying to discredit him. I just think she just has her opinion on who she thought she won, you know? Isn't that crazy? People are allowed to have their own opinion. They don't have to go about it the way she went about it, but people are allowed to have their opinion.
Seem like a complete idiot, and it's not gonna have anybody on your side. Even the people that you're trying to defend, like Rakai and DDG, are not over here championing you for actually doing this. They're getting on their streams and questioning why you did all of this, specifically DDG, because when he talked about it afterwards, he was literally saying, yeah, I had to check up on India.
I seen what India did. I checked on her, made sure she was straight. I know a lot of y'all felt frustrated, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Adapt. Adapt went crazy. Everybody went crazy in their own way. You know, that's the point of a community. You feel me? It's the point of a community is being together.
Even DDG is having a better reaction to losing his award that he was nominated for, not her at the end of the day, than she is. And at the end of the day, yes, it's an award show. Obviously, you're gonna want to win, but even the people around you that you're sticking up for aren't going to the lengths or even having good reactions to the things that you've been doing. You can say it's PR training, but overall, I think a normal person would just see what India Love did and not want that to happen, especially if she's trying to do it representing you. We can see what the normal consensus would be from a streamer like Lacey.
It's still a very fun event. Shout out Cutie for hosting the event. India Love for ruining the event. Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know? So your first initial thought is to run up on a stage, make a scene, and discredit other people? Rakai had a huge year and he deserved to be up there and deserved to win. There's just no need for that. It was just trashy, bro. It was just trashy. It was trashy. It was like just attention-seeking trashy. This is weird.
Well, I feel like
she could have been clout chasing, but I feel like all streamers be clout chasing. Clip farmer, that's the word. She was definitely clip farming. But I feel like all streamers do that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think what she did was, I thought it was crazy, but it was like, people make it seem like she put a gun out or some shit, you know?
Her India Love situation was very weird and people are going to look at her as an oddball going forward. I feel like this is something that the Streamer Awards or anybody who was helping with it could not predict. They could predict that India Love was going to run up on stage and do what she did, and they went to great lengths after she did it to stop it from happening again by kicking her out of the award show. But they definitely could predict where the jokes that were going to be made because they had to be run over by somebody or somebody had to approve these things that were going to be said. And let me just tell you, most of these jokes during the Streamer Awards were interesting at best and some of the most awkward inducing weird moments I've ever seen. And a specific one that's getting a lot of traction is the jokes that they made about Kai Cenat.
Achievements. We've got another record breaker here tonight too, Kai Cenat. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Now, obviously, this is.
It wasn't funny, but it wasn't that crazy. It was kind of crazy, but not that crazy. It wasn't funny though.
It's an award show, not just any award show.
But I don't know. I don't really find any of the Potter people that do Potter content funny in general though.
But an award show with content creators who make jokes on stream all the time, and some of them can tend to go a little bit too far and end up even being funny to the point of being recognized as all-time memes or places on the internet. This joke right here is not only none of that, but also not even that funny of a joke to begin with. These several ones that she made before even comparing Kai to Diddy Combs was saying that his streamer university was the least educational university in the world and basically calling his Mafia-thon a trip to get one of the most expensive haircuts possible, which those two I guess you can put aside because they're not really that crazy, but comparing Kai to Diddy is something that a lot of people have already had issues with and find very weird, and probably even
the only reason why I don't think it's the worst shit ever, because I've seen Kai make jokes about himself, and I'm saying if he had went on the internet like, yo, don't do that, that would work up him to do it, that's weird, and I'd be like, yeah, she crossed on the line, but he's made the jokes himself, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know,
Kai himself, because while he's just trying to have fun in streaming, being compared to someone like Diddy Combs who was in jail, locked up for a plethora of bad things, is probably not something you want on yourself.
That's the joke though. If he was freaking LeBron James, he looked like LeBron James, you wouldn't say he looked like LeBron James to make it a joke. LeBron James is up right now, Diddy is down. That's the point of the joke.
People online, and even someone who was actually at the Streamer Awards, that being Ty Lil, wanted to speak out and say something about the weird joke that Fan made.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn it on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
Now, was Tyler wrong for doing this? I feel like he should wait till he got home and talk about this on stream. That's my opinion.
If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
Nothing he said was wrong. He said nothing wrong. I just feel like he should have said this at home on a stream, on his platform.
Have a good night.
Now we're in the same situation as we had with India Love. A little bit different, basically the same premise though, where Tyler was out here calling out Fan, but in doing so is disrupting the entire event, causing it to go to a complete halt in order to tell her that the joke that she made wasn't funny, and even some of the previous ones, which I didn't show, were on the same level as that. Well, again, this isn't the same exact situation as India Love, where she's coming up and discrediting someone who actually won an award. I feel like it's still pretty odd to do this in the middle of the event, because at the end of the day, these are all content creators. These are all streamers. These are all people that work on the internet. They know that these clips are going out and they will have a chance to react to it and say their opinions after the event.
He could be clip farming him damn self. This could be him clip farming.
Pleasure without actually sitting here.
Cause that's showing viral. Now he's talking about it. I'm talking about it.
Calling out the weird joke that FanFan made. Doing it in this fashion doesn't help anybody. It just makes everything a lot worse for everyone involved in this situation. And unfortunately allows for other streamers to call out the stuff that Tylo did as a whole to make it seem like the jokes that were being said weren't that serious. Now this is an entire content creator event and people are being way too sensitive about what's being said. At least that's what this current streamer had to say about what happened.
Stupid. These people are stupid. These people are stupid. They can't take jokes, man. They're streamers, okay? These guys are streamers. Get out of the streaming space if you can't handle it. Oh my god. Chat roasts us every day, and these young kids can't take a goddamn joke. That is streamers should be the biggest people. I mean, we should be able to take the jokes the most.
I agree.
Deal with it every.
But I don't think they didn't take the joke. I think Kyle went about it correctly. Like, he did like a weird smile. Like, he didn't do nothing crazy. Even Tylo voiced his opinion. He didn't smack nobody. India Love didn't do nothing crazy. Like, I don't think they reacted too bad. Like, I think Kyle went about it perfect, to be honest.
Can't take a joke. Get the out of here, you loser. You loser. If you're gonna be crying because I called you a loser for that, get out of my face.
That's because they are comparing him to someone like Diddy Combs. I don't think people understand how crazy his rap sheet is of the terrible things that he has done. If you're comparing him to another streamer or even another big name celebrity like Kevin Hart, I doubt he would care. But you're comparing him to someone who has been committed of doing all types of heinous things. Yes, I would also be upset. Even if people on the internet are doing the same thing, who's to say he is happy about that? And Kai hasn't streamed since that situation has happened, so we don't even know if he would ban people from his chat or even allow his own community to say these things about him. It is obvious by watching the clip that it was an awkward moment. These streamers are okay with people joking all the time because it's their main job and the way that they entertain people, but you can decide which jokes go too far and which jokes you don't like by how you interact with them and how you go about doing certain things. And there were even other jokes that were being made that people felt were very questionable, directed at Hassan along with FaZe Clan.
We're right there with Rage. Rage, I had a quick question. What's your favorite color on the pride flag?
Yes.
This was a crazy question.
Yes.
And I did feel like they kept pushing this agenda. I don't know why. Maybe I'm tripping, but even I see Aiden talk about it. They kept pushing this agenda. I seen that.
Rakai, question. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen? Don't answer. It's a test. It's a test, Rakai. Have you learned nothing? Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Take his mic. Take his mic. What? He's learned his lesson. He's not allowed to answer that.
All right, let's keep going this way. The homophobic table. Woo! Or was it misogynistic? I don't remember. Jason, Sakura, the internet's favorite couple, hi, and their short gay son, Ron.
Now again, as I said, most of these jokes are
I didn't even see that joke.
toward the stage of awkward, the millisecond that everybody goes silent and realizes that none of this stuff is actually that funny, which is pretty interesting because they're in a room full of content creators whose entire job is entertaining people on the internet on a consistent basis. But at the end of the day, I can understand most of these things are supposed to be jokes. And a lot of these people that are put in these situations, if they didn't want to be, are just gonna probably react like Rage or say nothing like Rakai or just have a face like Kai himself and try their best to just laugh it off and keep this whole thing going. But I assume a bunch of people in the crowd or even online were talking about how annoying and how bad the jokes were getting, to the point where Cutie herself had to address them.
All right, it feels like we're getting loose. We're warming up. We're having a good time. And I just want to remind you guys that everything we say tonight is a joke, okay? Especially after some of you talk to FanFan. I know that people are gonna take moments from tonight and clip them out of context and make it look like there's drama and that always happens, but I would never set you guys up for something like that.
Understandably, she had to address it because it was not like it's just me and Ty Lil that were getting upset. And I want y'all to know, I'm not clipping these jokes out of context. I promise you there was no real context I could add to any of those jokes. They just randomly were walking around saying these things to people as they saw them going by. And I don't want to make it seem like there's actual hate, but there definitely was a disdain for this year's joke jokes and things that were being said by Fan along with Cutie, because it just was not hitting at all. And even people watching from home, like me, like you, if you were watching the Streamer Wars, had an issue with it, and along with people like Jinxie, who were calling out how apparently last year's whole segment with Sketch was way better than what we have going on with Fan and
I did
Cutie
fuck with
right
Sketch shit.
Oh my God! Next.
Anyway,
next,
speaking
next,
of Streamer
next.
University,
Come on,
we do
stop.
have alumni here
This
tonight.
is getting bad.
And Tota, wait, where? Tota?
I'm gonna be honest. Shout out to her. She seems awesome. Sketch did way better last year, bro, and he was in and out of it. He was really. Sketch did way better.
We're gonna speak on.
But shout out to her though.
Great, how are you? I'm a little drunk right now.
I actually, I told Marcus a joke that I was gonna do with Ray and he said he was gonna steal it.
I really want to say that so y'all can understand how bad these jokes really hitting. It's not just me hating. It's not just Ty Lil hating. It's not just the internet hating. People all across the world.
But the difference between it is like Jinxie did his shit at home, you know what I'm saying? They did it while at the event, you know, so it makes it as that's what makes it bad.
At a bare minimum, pretty interesting, and at the very lowest bar of what you could actually even call what a joke is. Outside of that, though, along with the whole India situation, the Streamer Awards actually wasn't that bad, and the nominees that won definitely deserved it because of how much hard work they have been putting in throughout this entire year. And Cutie Cinderella, surprisingly, with all the technical difficulties and even some of the stuff I just showed y'all here that went down, it was actually still a pretty good award show, and I'm happy that it turned out as well as it possibly could. I don't want to make this video to hate on the Streamer Wars or to hate on Cutie Cinderella, but obviously I'm gonna talk about the drama that happens, and that will come with a bit of hate for certain things that happen at the award show. But overall, it was actually a pretty nice event, and if you missed out on it, definitely go look up the clip so you can see some more interesting moments from said award show. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, definitely leave the comment section down below, because this video was unfortunately over. But if you didn't,
What y'all think about it? How do y'all feel? Comment down below what y'all think about it. I think the award show itself, it was alright, you know what I'm saying? Sketch did do better, so we know what to do next year. And yeah.